Hey, Shalom. This is Shalomah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel. And this lesson is gonna be based on the elect, the hopeful elect, being the future gods and kings of the earth and ruling over all these other nations, these heathen nations. And I'm talking about you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, and also you Israelite foreigners that look like the heathen nations that are joined to us. I'm talking about us being the potential, the hopeful 144,000 saints that's going to rule over this earth and rule over this devil that's in rulership right now. Now, just, when what kind of made me want to do this lesson is, just basically being out in the world, working, and seeing how you're treated by other people. You know, we're treated with the most disrespect. People try and belittle us. We talk down on. We always have to prove ourselves a certain way to be better. Basically, as far as like work, if you're a Jake, if you're a so-called a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you have to go. You can't just do your job to keep up with Esau and these other heathen nations. You have to like do the most. You have to like give 110%. Because if you don't, you're gonna be the first one out of there. But basically, just looking at how the men are treated, we're like at the bottom of the bottom. But you know, we're gonna be we're the future kings and gods of the earth. Everything is gonna be finally put in its righteous form in the kingdom, the whole earth, and the men that's supposed to be in rulership will be in rulership. Joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, King David, having things in order, having these other nations beneath us, how they supposed to be. And I want to start off with the book of Psalms 82 in verse 6. It says, I have said ye are gods. Of course, you see gods are lowercase because that just means powers. But it says, and all of you are the children of the Most High. So, it's not talking about the Most High or even Yahweh Shai. It said, ye are gods. We are like the powers. We're the children of the Most High, basically. We're going to have the same powers of Yahweh Shai. We're going to have spiritual powers. It's going to be something new in this earth that has never been seen before. Even the things that Yahweh Shai had did when he was here, King David, is going to be the same powers, but it's going to be more. And I'm actually gonna get that in a second. But it says, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes. So, we regular men right now, but we know what's to come. We know that this is about to be over. The kingdom is gonna be here, and we're gonna have everything pretty much. We're not gonna need for anything. So just something to get you through your day. Just knowing that this is temporary. Just knowing that the Lord have our back, and if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Hopefully, the men that's in this truth now, by the time winding down, we're gonna stay in this truth, and we're gonna keep pushing, and we're gonna do and endure everything that's to come, the persecution. It could be certain things that come with that. We may lose people that's close to us, but we have to know that we have that great reward that we're seeking. The reason why we do this work, we're not just a regular, you know, uh, hopeful 1/3. We're like the hopeful 144,000. If you think about 1/3 of all people are still asleep. So when I say that, we're with a hopeful 144,000, I mean the men that's doing this work now, that's been in this work, and before that great multitude wake up, they're gonna seek that knowledge from us. So we're pretty much leaders now, leaders of our own people. But just to get back on the topic of the powers that Yahweh Shah had, I'm gonna get Saint John, Saint John 14 and 12. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father." See, how was I telling us back then? We're gonna do greater works. We're gonna do the same things that he did, the same miracles, but we're gonna do greater works. The Lord is gonna bless us with spiritual powers to rule over these nations, to put everything in his right form. We may be, of course, it's gonna come with powers to heal people, healing people from terminal diseases, you know, uh, possible birth defects. If somebody that can't walk, they'll be able to walk. Somebody that's blind, they'll be able to see again. You know, Somebody that's deaf, they'll be able to talk. Not talk, but hear and talk, because some deaf people can't talk. But we're gonna have powers to do all of these things. Verse 13, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do." So the Lord, basically telling us that we're going to have everything. Verse 15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." For you people that say that, we don't have to keep the commandments. We have to keep the commandments to the best of our ability. But yeah, the Lord is going to bless us with spiritual powers. Hopefully, we're the hopefully elect. Bless us with the spiritual powers, that rod of iron, and the ability to perform all type of miracles. This is This is Zechariah chapter 12, and I think it's around 8. Okay, yeah, this is Zechariah 12 and 8. It says, "In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David." Just like I said, Yahweh Shai said, we're going to have those same powers as him. But now the Lord is telling us we're going to have the same powers as David as well. And the house of David shall be as power, as the angel of the Lord before them. And it shall come to pass in that day, I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. So we're going to have, the Lord is going to be basically putting, the destruction is basically for us. Of course, it's for the whole earth to be in its righteous form, but we're gonna rule over the earth. We're gonna inherit the earth and the nations. This is Second Ezra, chapter 2 and 42. It says, "I Ezra saw upon the Mount Sion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered me and said unto me, and he answered and said unto me, These be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Now are they crowned and receive palms." There you go. The Lord we're gonna get those powers. You just gotta have that mindset. You basically gotta have that fight in you that you're gonna make it. You're gonna endure to the end. Of course, we gotta say Lord's willing, because anything can happen. Just know that just keep that faith that the Lord is with us, and we are those chosen men. No, basically everything is good. Like I said, everything's gonna be righteous. Not only that, we're not gonna die. Just like in the beginning, like I said in the beginning, book of Psalms 82, it says, "Ye are gods, but you die like men." We're gonna just be gods and kings, because I'm just gonna get it real quick. Revelations 20 and 14. And it says, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." This is the second death. This is, yeah, there's not going to be any more death for all people, or hell. Just keep that mindset that you are a king, you are a god, and you're gonna rule over your oppressors. You're gonna rule over these heathen nations. Basically, like I said earlier, when you're having a rough day, you seeing that disrespect from everybody, just receiving hate from everyone. Just know that you know this is not it. This is not it. This is just for right now, and it's about to end soon. And hey, we're gonna be kings in this place. So I hope that was edifying. I'm gonna end it there by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the elect.